just come across these elephants at sunrise. If you can see below them, there's very green grass just at her trunk compared to the brown grass everywhere else. A small family group is feeding around a termite mound. Getting a lot of moisture, a lot of fresh green grass. Just peering up. There are elephants scattered everywhere. But for now we'll leave them be to feed on this lush green grass as they head down towards the Mara River. We're going to head to the border.
I've said this before, but this is arguably the most difficult game drive to take. Having to cover a lot of ground in the Masai Mara is just about impossible. And not because of difficult terrain, but because of the amount of animals you get to come across. That start with that group of elephants feeding is just spectacular. And without a doubt there's going to be something fascinating around the next corner. But we may just have to push past. And when I say push past, just carry on past. We don't need to physically push anything. Don't want to disturb the stalk too much. As it finds its fishing spot in the marsh this morning. There's more elephants. Quite a big group. Just driving around their dung to avoid dung beetles. Any other little creature that might be making the most of that fresh, warm pile. It is really hard to drive past this stuff. And some topies and buffaloes further on. These drifts have filled up. A grey heron or two taking advantage of the water and the life that it brings with it. While we drive, there's a topi staring straight down here into the long grass. It'll be interesting if it's not a warthog getting up early, or even a predator like a lion or a leopard. It's a lion! Just through the grass over there. Big male lion.
See it just with its head up, and that's what the topi would have spotted. Oh, big yawn. He's up. Big cat stretch. Quite a short mane. Just scanning around. And interesting that he's cutting through the grassland and not using the road, which means he's set in a certain direction. Oh, scent marking. Interesting. With the mane that size, I wouldn't expect a male like this to be scent marking in this area. I'd expect a much larger male to be here. Could be a coalition brother somewhere in the distance. How he was contact calling and then scanning around to listen for a response. He's certainly set in a route. even be as we head to the border.
There's another perfect example of why it is so difficult to cover ground here. That male lion is heading straight for a number of gardenias, which are trees with quite a thick canopy that offer good shade. Right now he's probably not looking for the shade, he's probably looking for coalition brothers. But later those gardenias will be great respite from the hot sun. He's dreaming of the hot sun right now. We certainly are. We're coming on the hour mark of being on this safari. There's a massive eland over here. But we've been quite disciplined in just pushing on by and heading straight down towards where our goal was. We've already passed a number of hyenas, spotted hyena that is, blackback jackal pairs, loads of buffaloes, loads of elephants, and that male lion. I think there are very few times on safari that you want to bypass those sorts of predators in order to find wildebeest. I think that's what makes the migration so special, that we can appreciate animals that you would usually drive past in order to find cats and canids. First wildebeest of the day. We've seen a few zebras. This is the start. And looking out over the Mara plains and into the Serengeti.
It's a long way out. And not the gigantic herds that we associate with the Great Migration, but it's quite likely that these are the forerunners.
This is all looking very promising. I've got a weird grin on my face. But it's not every day that you go in search of hundreds of thousands of animals, you find 10 or so and are happy about it.